Okay, we're going to take a look at the meanings of some words from Words Their Way, and this is within word patterns, sort 39, and we're talking about words with hard and soft, C and G, and we're going to look at the meanings of these words. And we'll start with gem. A gem is a precious stone, meaning like diamonds or emeralds or rubies, something that could be shined up and polished and used in jewelry is called a gem. And a cub is going to be a young, could be lion, bear, wolf, tiger, fox, probably some more. But cubs are almost always, or are always, carnivores, so animals that eat meat. Young animals or baby animals like these or any other large cats, like a jaguar, would have cubs too. Just the babies or young animals are cubs. And calf is actually a similar word, but there's a couple meanings. So let's talk about one first. It's the back of your lower leg, like the muscle back here. So below the knee, this muscle is called your calf muscle. Calf is also a young cow, so similar to cub, just the baby cow is a calf. But most people know that. Some people don't know also, though, that all these other animals, seals, giraffes, elephants, and whales, their babies are also called calves. Or the plural of calf is going to be calves. So all of these baby animals would be called calves. Okay, the word cease simply means to stop. Guilt means a bad feeling when you did something wrong. That is guilt. Gist is probably the least common word on this list for this week, but gist means the main idea of something. So, like if you read a story or something and I didn't have time to hear an explanation, you could just give me the gist. I could say, what was the gist? What's the main idea of that story that you just heard? Cell is another one with two meanings. One of them is a cell is a room in jail or prison. If you're in jail or prison, you're in a cell. The other meaning is more scientific. You have to understand science a little bit to get this one, but it's a microscopic part. And microscopic means you can only see it with a microscope. With a microscope. It's super, super tiny. But it's the part that makes up all animals and plants. So you can think about it almost like Legos. Like imagine building something out of Legos. Those parts make up a Lego creation, right? But it's much, much smaller, and there's so many more of them. We're not talking hundreds or thousands or even millions. One person might be made out of 30 trillion cells, so that's how small they are. But they are what we're made of. All plants and animals are made of cells. And I think that's good for this week for the meanings. Just be aware though, cell is a homophone, so this is the cell we just talked about. This cell means to sell something, like to sell it for money or whatever. And also be aware of cent and cent. So the first cent here with the C, that's like a penny, and the other one is going to be the past tense of send. And then one more I just realized. We've got this gem, which is like the diamonds, rubies, whatever. And this gym here is the short for gymnasium, but of course it's the room where you go to a PE class for playing basketball or volleyball or whatever. So you've got two gyms, and you've also got a common name for men or boys, which is gym. So really three types of gym there. Just be aware of that with your spelling. And I think that's good for this week. I will put in some other links here for if you have other words from other weeks you need to study or learn the meanings of. But that's it for this week for Sort 39. Thank you.